Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Yoruus speaking and welcome to Play by Email 6, turn 89. Okay, as usual, let's start off with the comments from YouTube, right? So, MC Carl, I would like to play a play by email. What does it take for a random like me to be accepted? Also, if you theoretically start losing cities, you should send a settler to Antarctica and choose life. Oops. So what do you have to do to play play by email? Well, to play a play by email with me, you have to wait for at least 2 more months when we're gonna start play by email with viewers, maybe 2, so you can wait for that one. But you can also use Giant Multiplayer Robot. Just type in Google Giant Multiplayer Robot. It's like a website with a program and just organizing play-by emails in somewhat easier fashion than I'm, for example, doing, because I'm using the saves and the load system for that and the forum, so I all do that manual, but like GMR has the program that does it for you theoretically, so you can use that as well. If I theoretically started losing cities, you should send a settler to Antarctica and to live. Well, maybe that would be a good idea, but you would need to have some sort of diplomatic agreement to let the winner let you finish as the second person basically in the game or something like that. So it's not really like an option, because besides we don't want to lose, right? Fearsome Warrior of Darkness. Fearsome Warrior of Darkness. Absolutely no need to work 6 fate tile. Marble City should be library, monument, granary. Yeah, I kinda agree on the Marble City. It should be library, monument, granary too. Bogdan. You could call me Theo or Bogdan. That isn't a problem. I like the idea of Marble City, but we should build library first in here. Yeah, that's true. Moreover, we should start library somewhere else, at least in one other city. Why didn't you steal workers from Kizil? Nick was nearby. Well, why didn't I steal a worker from Kizil? The answer is quite simple. Not stealing a worker from Kizil. Because, you know, this is a city-state that actually I do want to ally. It's a culture city-state. I don't want to aggravate them. I was really hoping to farm the Barb camp, but as you can see, Mr. Persia does not honor any deals whatsoever, so that didn't work out that well. But I definitely don't want to steal a worker from Kizil, because I kind of want to have those 2 city-state as allies at some point of the game, if that's going to be possible. First Kizil, I don't want it to be hostile versus me. For example, if I'm going to go to war versus Persia, I don't want to fight this city-state, since the culture city-state, so really don't want to aggravate. I really don't want to aggravate this city-state. That's just the way it goes. Okay, let's check the more comments. What I miss? There we go. Igor. Forgot to say thanks for this play by email series. You're doing great work. Thank you very much. I hope you guys enjoy. And what about to change cities in your cap, make him work on the Prophet Iron? I don't want to work Prophet Iron just yet. I'm more first of all, I want to have as much gold as possible. That's why I'm working the silver and the copper. And the second reason is I don't really need fate yet, because none of my cities are flipped into the religion, so there's really no rush to get the fate going. And the cargo ship's gonna go there soon, so basically in around like 6 turns we're gonna start working on the Prophet. So that should be good. You should consider Martin Baum. Hey man, work silver and Gulchatai, maybe after settler in Victoria, for culture from your pantheon. Think it counts for tile growth. Am I not working the silver here? Wait a second. I thought I was working the 2 silvers. Yeah, I'm working these 2 silvers in here for now. So yeah, later on I will maybe switch into Gulchatai. It's not a bad shout. Yeah, it's not a bad shout. I could work that, and I could switch in kimono into even the horse. That would be okay. Though probably the city can grow still. There's not too much rush in this city. Don't know, yeah, that probably could use a little bit more extra hammers. But also a little bit of more growth. So like working the citrus and the deer, or perhaps switching to the sheep, because we can change like the food tile soon in this city. This should be an extra hammer, then we can work the cow, so I probably just gonna switch to the sheep for now. To get the 2 food and 2 hammers rolling in here for now. Did I go to church? No. I didn't. Okay, next comment. You should consider stealing workers and experience farming Kizil, since it's right by the frontline stores Persia. It may be the best option. It got a lot of lands around it, and your army should be able to easily gather XP, pillage, and maybe get a 2 worker as well. Depends on what quest they will issue before you defense archers will arrive, I guess. Anyone know exactly how the Warrior City's mechanics works? Well, the point is, I don't really want to war Kizil, at least that's my personal opinion. That's my personal opinion on the subject. I don't want to war Kizil, because I want to ally them at some point of the game. This is a culture city-state, and I want a hell of a lot of culture. So culture city-state is something that I don't really want to attack or aggravate in any way, shape or form, because I would love to ally them at some point of the game. So if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do this to the city in the back, and Shumi actually had a great idea today to send Shuminator to the city-state in the back, and as Shumi said, gather a slave for Mr. Shuminator. So I think that's a cool idea, and we can start working on that. Yeah, Igor, you can also call me Aprox, and sorry for my bad English. No problem, my English is also not that good. I still sure that you need workers more than new city. If you build this city now and begin library there, it will be a small town with neither monument nor granary. You can't spend gold on tiles, so it will be really slow city anyway. But it's a coastal city, so if you build it after NC, you can build monument there first, and you can send 1 cargo ship there, and it will grow really fast. Well, about that extra city right now is I want to get this city done right now, and I want to get this city, even if it's gonna slow, I want to get this city here to start working on the buildings right now as soon as possible. The reason for that is, if you're gonna wait for NC, this is around 30 or 40 turns of waiting, and from my experience on standard speed, you don't really have time to invest into a city like that. And I don't want to send cargo ships there, I don't want to send hammer cargo ships there, I don't want to send anything there. To be fair and square, I want this city to be sort of like a frontal city from the other side, to block off barb movement, to have another coastal cargo ship option to my capital when we're gonna get there. My capital needs to grow like crazy, and a top priority for me is getting 3 cargo ships to my capital, not to all the other cities, because the capital is insane, and the capital needs to work so much stuff. It needs to work all the tiles available in the capital, and there's a huge bunch of them. It needs to work the specialist slots. It needs to work the guilds as soon as possible. There's so much stuff my capital needs to do, so kind of having a 3rd cargo ship into my capital is a top priority for me right now. The other cities I do not care that much. I want them to grow like in a natural way, so they will grow a little bit slowly, and they will be mostly focused on hammers, and later on they will finally kick in when everything's going to be sorted out. So the sooner I plant that city, the sooner it will be up and running and being useful, though of course it will slow down the science a little bit in this part of the game. But I don't think it's going to matter much, because in my fair opinion, I think the timing that we want to attack into Persia is not now. The timing we want to attack into Persia is after we're gonna get the stables and libraries done in our core cities. Also workers gonna be done, and it's gonna start improving stuff. And after the library is gonna be done, and like my capital is gonna start working on National College, this is the timing I want to attack into Persia, because I don't want to attack right now. I know we've got a lot of compost, but we're not gonna be able to reinforce that army. We want to get the basic infrastructure done, and we want to attack before crossbow timing, which means while our capital is going to build NC, this is the time we want to attack into Persia. That's my opinion about that. And I agree with Igor, the best choice now is worker and new city after NC. This isn't a science game, it's a production game, so we really need to improve our land first of all. Horses, cows, and sheep. Well, basically the answer to Igor, the same answer to you, Mr. Bogdan. I think it's the best way. I mean, we can do a straw poll about that. I don't mind that. Let's say we keep this discussion up and running. It's not like that bad to lose another turn. But I think planting the city right now is the best course of action. Archik, and if you buy a settler and build the National College for 11 moves earlier, or more important, to keep on improving the soldiers. It's much more important to improve the soldiers. I don't want to waste gold on anything, buying tiles, buying workers, buying... I don't want to do that. This gold is for upgrading all of those archers into compos. This is the purpose of all this gold. You also need to consider that the road construction will cause a big economic impact because the cities are small and strongly posted. It is possible to protect the borders, is still to build cavalry. Gold for upgrading is better than buying settler. We tried so hard to save them. Well, the road's not going to be a problem. When I'm going to start connecting the cities with roads, they're going to be pretty big. And the land is really blessed with gold tiles. There's still like 2 gold tiles that I can work in here. Especially I'm considering like buying this silver, for example. There's gold in here. We've got gold in here without the roads. There's 1 more gold tile that I can work here, for example. So there's a lot of good stuff that we can work on right now. Milky Way is not blessed with gold a little bit, but Gulchta has 1 gold tile, and Kimono's got 1, 2, 3 gold tiles, and even Shuminator's Palace has another gold tile. So I think we're good. I'm like, we're keeping ourselves positive with gold without any trades at the moment. So we still have an option for a couple of more military units. So overall, I think it's good. I think it's really good. Alright, so let's start off with the moves, shall we? There's an Aztec scout roaming around in here. We don't care about the Aztec scout, so let's get Shuminator to Geneva and supposedly steal a worker from Geneva. That sounds like a cool idea. Now we need some shots into the barb camp, so go. Shoot. And then the axe is gonna step back, because I can't pick it off 1 turn. Now we've got more shots here. Actually, we can just do the counter once. Yeah, let's get to the counter 1 more. Can you step here? Yep. Let's give to the counter 1 more. 1 more experience points. There's a Portuguese scout here. Nick needs a little bit more experience, but we're probably gonna switch him with the Conte. But for now, do I want to save the gold here or keep on scouting the borders? Here's keeping a warrior there. I actually wouldn't mind putting Nick into that hill there for now. Let's go where the scout is, so I can see if there's any settlers trying to sneak in here and actually plant a city. Will be pretty good information. This guy can go back. And we're gonna have a first cargo ship moving to Silverado soon. Yes, Shumi, you wanted to say something?
Yep. You see the Portuguese scout?
Yep, I do.
Did you warn him?
No, I did not. It's a good shout. Let's see if I can message him already.
By the way, can't Trireme enter Victoria Lake?
Oh, I don't think so. Didn't try it. I can try it with the next one, but I don't think so. Give me a second. I'm gonna send that message to Mr. Portuguese player. Good morning, Sinkik. Okay. Alright, message sent. No, it can't enter Lake Victoria. Okay, hello Scario boy. Let's go. Alright, a city here.
You could have easily put Trireme in front of camp and it would always spam land units.
I kind of know that, but I think there's a route from here next to my capital, I think this is connected to some sort of an island, because I had a trireme unaccounted for. It definitely didn't come from my camp. No, I don't think so. There was 2 triremes, I believe. So when I'm gonna get the next trireme, I'm gonna put it in front of the camp, so I'm certain there's like no barbs coming from the other side. I want this trireme here, so it can move back to the capital, basically. Well, actually, I want to put it into Silverado, and then next trireme is gonna go to Kimono. I'm like, come on, I can pick off a trireme quite easily before the trireme is gonna get there. I'm gonna send my first trader from Shuminator's Palace to my capital, so I think that's the safest way. Alright, anyways, I think that's basically it. Horseback raiding in 8 turns. This city has grown nicely. Can I like improve this? No, it's in 3 turns. Then I can work on that. So you're gonna start making... Hey, witam, Banzai Bart. I'm gonna start working here on stables.
Island, by the way.
Should be there.
After you get a slave for me, you can send me there.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe there is a ruin I can upgrade myself to swordsman.
Yeah, but we need to get optics too. Well, we've got time after horseback riding to get optics. Alright, so I guess that's it for this turn. Then we can send a deal to Portuguese for now. Like accept embassy and declaration of friendship. There we go, so you can see his capital. Where is it? What social policies he's got. Portuguese, tradition, honor. What a surprise. Nice one. Tradition, honor, and let's see demographics. 37. Samurai is the leader of hammers now. Byzantine is the leader of food and army. We're 2nd in land and 9th in science, surprisingly, so it's not that bad. Alright, so I guess that's it for this turn then. So thank you very much for watching and see you next time. Best wishes. Yoruus out.